Stress is your brain's response to any kind of demand or change in the environment. So anything that's happening around you, with the people around you, the things that are happening in your life, it could be a movement from a different place, from one place to another. That could be a change in the environment. These can cause your brain to react in a certain way. And stress can be caused by good and bad experiences. So for example, coming to Green River from your home country, is this a good experience? Yes. Right, I hope so. So it's a good experience, but changing your environment, changing the culture that you're in, can be really stressful. Has anyone here experienced culture shock since you've been back? Culture shock, yes. When you're wondering what these people around you are doing in this new place, that can be really stressful. When you don't understand, it can be overwhelming. So the physiological reactions of stress, it's when your body is releasing chemicals from your brain into your bloodstream. And this can affect your hormonal balance, and it's actually a physical response to what's happening on the outside. Now, in some situations, the chemical release can give you more energy and strength. Have you heard of fight or flight before? So when you feel like you're under attack, you can feel really a lot stronger and have more energy, and that's a response to that chemical release. But it also can make you feel overwhelmed and less powerful in some situations. So, what are the types of stress? So I want you to think about these as I'm talking about them and see if you have experienced any of these before. I hope you haven't experienced the first one. Survival stress. This is the fight or flight, or fear of being physically hurt. So maybe you're walking down the street and you step into the road and a bus goes right by you and you didn't see it and you jump back. And you know that feeling of panic where you think, oh my God, I almost got hit by a bus? Well, that's that release, the hormonal release of being stressed out by something that could have really hurt you. Okay? There's also the internal stress, the things going around in your mind over and over, this worrying about things in your life. Am I going to pass that test? Am I going to fail it? Am I going to be kicked out of school? Am I going to graduate? This is this kind of internal worrying, this monologue that's going on in your head. There's environmental stress. So in this room, I tried to reduce environmental stress by turning the lights low and putting on some soothing music, being in a calmer environment. So noise, crowded places, when you're moving to a new place, like I said before, or family pressure, things other people are telling you, these are environmental stressors. And the last one, I'm sure you've already experienced this, fatigue or overwork stress. Okay? So when you're working too much at home or school, at your job, this long-term buildup of stress can really begin to weigh on you. Okay? So has anyone experienced one of these types of stress? Which one? Internal stress? Internal stress? How about the last one, the fatigue or overwork? Ma'am, do you feel fatigued or overworked? See, your advisors, we do feel stressed sometimes. Okay? So there are different types of stress, but really all of them have this same effect. You begin to feel overwhelmed, out of control, and those are the types of feelings that we want to try to curb or slow down so that you can manage yourself a little better. So what are the signs of stress? Okay, I'm going to name a few and then see if you can think of any others. So feeling tired all the time. You don't want to wake up in the morning, you're dreading the day. Loss or increase of appetite. Has anyone started studying and then you start eating a chip and then you eat another chip and then you start to eat as many chips as you can and you don't realize that you've eaten so much? Well, Increase of appetite or decrease can be a cause of stress, or a symptom of, and a cause and a symptom, I suppose. If you start eating too much, it can cause stress. Frequent illness. In college, I remember I was sick all the time. I had a cold almost every month in the winter. This is when your body's immune system doesn't really have a chance to get strong again because you're very tired and overworked, and you're not giving yourself the mental space to get well. So if you're always feeling sick, that might be a cause of source of stress and symptom of stress. An inability to focus or concentrate. Okay, so you're trying to do your homework, and you know you have to finish those math problems, but you're having this inner worrying. Okay, so you can't focus on what you need to do because you're too stressed out. Headaches and insomnia. Do you know what insomnia is? When you can't sleep at night, you're so tired, but you can't fall asleep. Okay? And then this last one is kind of, I think the more important one is when you feel negative. If you find yourself not wanting to laugh or not wanting to feel happy about things, and everything is kind of has a negative tone, that could be a sign that you have a lot of stress that you're not really managing very well. Okay, so now we're going to brainstorm. I want just some free answers. What stresses you out? What are some things that stress you out in your life? You can just say it, throw it out.
Homework.
Homework, yes.
Finding out your finals the next day.
Finals the next day?
Yeah. Finding out your finals is the next day.
Finding out your finals the next day. That does sound stressful.
Gosh.
Who else has another one?
My husband.
Okay, you're married.
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? Maybe your girlfriend?
That's why my life is
Okay, so your partner. That could stress you out. What else?
Writing an essay.
Writing an essay. Mhm.
Finances.
That's a good one. Finances. Your money worries.
Applying to college.
Applying to college.
Transferring.
Transferring.
How fat I got in my 20s.
What?
How fat I got in my 20s.
Okay, so gaining weight because you can't stop eating while you're studying in your 20s. Watch out, it happens. What else? Anything else? No? Okay. Let's see if I can think of any. Finding a job. Wondering if you're going to find a job after school's over. That's a big one. And yeah, relationships, friendships. Are you going to make friends? Are your friends people you can count on? Missing your family. So there are a ton of things that are happening in your life right now that can cause stress. And it's okay if it does stress you out. Don't feel bad if you do feel stressed. That's a normal part of life, especially during your college years. Okay, so how can I manage my stress? So one thing that is really important is your lifestyle. Okay, and I'm sure you've probably heard this in various presentations before about how to take care of yourself. But I remember being in college, you're cooking for yourself for the first time, your parents aren't there taking care of you, all of a sudden you have to balance doing homework and spending time with friends. Maybe you live in the campus corner apartments and you're surrounded by your friends all the time, so time management is really important. Maybe there's a party down the hallway and you don't want to go to sleep, so you go to bed at like 3 a.m. and you have to wake up for class the next morning, so sleep deprivation. And lifestyle is really important now, even if you start thinking about little things you can do to change. Okay, so on this picture we see things like drinking more water, making sure you're hydrated. Your body will thank you. Eating well. You guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being super healthy, and 1 being I eat pizza for breakfast every day, where are you guys? Like a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Is anyone like a 2 or a 3? No?
I was before you changed my life, Ellen.
We stopped eating sugar about a month ago. That's true. Because eating well is really important, and you probably know that from back home. Maybe your family's cooked you really healthy food. But once you're on your own, that cup of noodles is sometimes a lot easier than going to the grocery store, buying vegetables, and eating a banana for breakfast. Okay, so having a good, healthy, balanced diet is important. And then there are other things that are just as crucial, I think, like walking, meditating, making sure that you give yourself some time to go outside. And I know it's really rainy and gross here sometimes, but the fresh air will help you. I know when I sit for too long and I don't give myself a chance to move, I feel stressed. Okay? So really getting away from your homework. One of my roommates in grad school, she would set, there was this app on her phone, and she could set it for every 25 minutes, it would ding, and then she had to get up for 5 minutes, and then it would go back, and the next 25 minutes she would study, and then on the hour she would take a 10-minute break. And just making sure you're mindful of giving your mind some time to rest. So be careful about that. Okay. So, as Andy said, sometimes you have to just make a change. Say, I'm going to change my lifestyle. Sleep. You should ideally be sleeping 7 to 9 hours every night. Do you guys get about 7 to 9 hours? No? How much sleep do you get?
6.
6 hours? Yeah. Yeah? Does anyone get less than 6 hours regularly? No? You guys are a healthy bunch. This is good. This is really good. Is anyone sleeping more than 9 hours a night?
On the weekends.
On the weekends? Sleep till like 2 p.m.? One thing to do is avoid taking naps, long naps. Sometimes you sleep for like 2 hours in the middle of the day and then you feel super disoriented and tired. And that really disrupts your sleep schedule. So if you could take short naps or no naps at all, that would probably be better for your overall health. And then don't drink coffee late at night, okay? As a young person, maybe you can, but you'll find that if you start drinking coffee or tea or Coke or whatever around like 10 p.m., you probably won't be able to sleep. That's common sense, I guess. Exercise, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. I struggle with that too. I don't always get that much exercise. I wish I could. Nutrition, eat every few hours. Make sure you're snacking, but on healthy stuff to keep your blood sugar regulated. Okay, so if you have a really sweet snack, like a candy out of the candy jar, NBA, at 4 o'clock,
Stop picking on her.
she set herself up for it. Your blood sugar is going to spike, and then you're going to crash, and you'll be super tired. And then be social. If you're stressed or if you're having worries, don't think that your friends or your advisors or your faculty instructors don't have time for you. Okay, the social interactions you have are really important. Sometimes you might think your problems shouldn't be other people's problems, and sometimes it's okay to reach out and ask for help and make sure that someone can kind of attend to that stress with you if you need it. Okay, and this last thing, learn to relax. So we're actually going to do a breathing exercise in a minute, because breathing kind of helps circulate blood through your body, through your brain, and it really does make you feel better. And it sounds a little silly, just breathe, but it's free, it's easy, it's right there, you don't even need to get up. But once you're breathing, you'll notice that your heart rate slows down and you're feeling calmer. Okay? So, now this is the interactive part. I want everybody to put your 2 feet on the ground. Okay? Sit up straight. Okay? Put your hands on your knees or on your thighs. And I want you to relax your shoulders. Okay? So don't be sitting like this. Relax your shoulders. Okay? And now I want you to put one hand on your lower abdomen right here, and the other hand on your chest. Okay? Now I want you to close your eyes. Okay. And I'm going to tell you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're going to breathe in for 3 counts. So on my command, I want you to breathe in. Okay? 1, 2, 3, hold it. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Breathe out through your mouth. You should feel your stomach rising when you breathe in. One more time. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. you a moment to calm down, take some perspective, and it will slow your heart rate down if you're feeling stressed out. Okay? So, deep breathing exercises. And now, we're going to brainstorm some other ways that you think you can relax. So, we were talking before about what makes us relax, what you do when you're stressed out. And what did you say?
Laughing.
Laughing. All right. So he likes to laugh when he's stressed out. And it's true. Sometimes if you're having a terrible day, you just want to have like a good laugh. A belly laugh, you call it, where you just lose all control and it makes you feel so much better. So what are some other ways that people relax?
Comfort food.
Okay. Comfort food. What's your favorite comfort food?
Gyro.
Gyro?
Gyros.
Oh, like the meat in the rolled up? Mmm. Good. What else do you guys like to do when you're stressed? Relax.
Just lay on your bed and listen to this kind of music.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this music is very soothing. It makes me feel like I'm getting a massage. What else do you like to do?
Massage.
Massage? You can find someone to give you a massage. That's good.
I like to hike or jog.
Yeah, me too. I like to go running. We were talking before about like when I feel so stressed and tight, all I like to do is go running and release all that energy out into the world. Okay. What else do you like to do? Andy, what do you like to do?
I like to go dancing when I'm really stressed out or read a book.
Okay. Dancing. What do you like to do then?
I like to talk with people when they're going through the same situation as me.
Right. Yeah, you find someone who understands what you're stressed out about and who can relate and make you feel better because then you feel like you're not alone in that situation, which you're not. Anybody else? Movies? Yeah, right. So like taking your mind off of your stress, getting out of your own head and focusing on a life somewhere else that's not your own with your own worries. That's a
Shopping.
Oh, yes. That's a dangerous one. So shopping, right. Shopping, spending money. We call this retail therapy in the US. At least I do, I don't know. It feels good at the moment. Maybe after when you see the bill, it doesn't feel so good. Yeah. More stress, yes, financial stress. Anything else? Cooking, baking, cooking. Me too, yeah.
Taking a hot shower.
Yeah, taking a hot shower or bath.
Bath.
Oh yeah.
Bath? Bubble bath?
Yeah, bubble bath.
Yeah.
Okay, bubble bath. Yeah, so there's a ton of things you can do. And just, sometimes noticing you're stressed out is the first step. Like sometimes you don't even realize why you feel so bad. And then when you take stock of what's going on, you're like, okay, well, I haven't had a moment to myself. It's been super loud at my job. I have this homework assignment that's due that I haven't started. And you feel so tense. If you kind of put all the pieces together, you might realize, I should do something for me that relaxes me, that helps me relieve the stress. So thinking about what you can actively do, intentionally do, like I'm going to go for a run because I'm stressed out, and usually if you know what relaxes you, it'll help immediately. Okay? So kind of figuring out what works for you. Not everyone likes to go for a run. Not everyone likes to bake, but if you kind of know what de-stresses you, that's a good start. So these are just some pictures of things like laughing, yoga, listening to music. I have a pet, so like playing with my cat makes me feel better. So animals, like if you have a dog or a pet, sometimes just spending time with them, they always make you feel better because like, oh, their life is so simple. I should just be more like my cat. Go for walks, sleeping, laughing, okay? And now we're going to do a little bit of yoga because this is one thing that I like to do, not necessarily when I'm stressed, but I find that when I do yoga, I don't get stressed. Has anyone here done yoga before? Oh, everyone, good. So then I'm going to ask everyone to stand up and find a space in the room. You can move up here, and you can like take off your jacket if you're feeling kind of like bound by it. I know we're not wearing like proper yoga clothes, but okay. Yeah, I'm wearing jeans. It's like really bright. right? Okay, I'm gonna get out of the line. Okay, so we're just going to do like a few stretches. So everybody, hands in the center, and you're going to inhale up to the top. And exhale, fold down. Touch your toes. Inhale halfway up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to center. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to the toes. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to center. So the breathing is really important when you're doing any type of yoga. Okay. Does anyone have a favorite yoga pose they like to do, or they could do with shoes and jeans on? Oh, do you like to do tree pose? Okay, so we're going to do tree pose. And generally in tree pose you would like put your leg on your thigh, but what we're going to do is cross it over your knee. Okay, if you can. And what you're going to want to do is focus on something that's not moving. Okay, so I'm going to look at the wall. And you're going to put your hands at center, or you can put them up, or you can put them out, depending on how you balance best. I like it like this. Okay, so put your leg over your knee. Focus on one thing. Get everything out of your mind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Put on the So I guess sometimes it makes you laugh too, and that's because you're wobbling all over the place and you can't balance. And one of the important things when you're doing yoga is to try to clear the space, clear a space in your mind. You don't want to be thinking about what you're going to be doing after this, or what you have to do this afternoon, or worrying about that homework assignment. You just want to be present in the moment. Okay? Does anyone else have another move they like? Another yoga move? No? Mim, you got one? Oh, so she's doing triangle pose. Okay? So everyone, step about 2 feet apart like this, and you're going to turn your back foot out, and your front foot is going to be forward, facing forward. Okay? You're going to put your arms up. And bend your front leg. This is warrior 1. Okay? And now breathe in. Breathe out. And then flip your front hand and lean back. This is reverse warrior. Breathe into your side body. Breathe out. Okay, back to warrior 1. Straighten your front leg and reach down into triangle pose. Left arm goes up. Breathe into your other side. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, stand up. Good. And now let's come back into standing. Okay, breathe in. Hands up. Breathe out. Lean over. Breathe in halfway up. Breathe out, hands to the ground. Breathe in up to standing. Hands to heart center, exhale. Okay. Yeah, so just doing that, I mean, we could do that in our offices. You can do that when you wake up in the mornings. Let's see, another one. This is a good one. So give yourself some space, and then spread your legs about a little more than hips width apart. Okay, and I like this one because you just let everything go. Okay, so put your arms up. Okay, and you're going to lean down halfway like this. Okay, and you're going to go all the way down. Breathe out and just hang. And you can fold your arms if you want. Just let them hang. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your neck hang. Relax all the tension out of your neck. Now stand up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Legs together. Okay. What else can we do? Any others that you can think of? Min?
You know the cat.
Oh, do you guys want to do? Up, down. You want to do plank? No. Down. I'm trying to think of standing ones that we can do. Let's see. Okay, there's this one. So I want you to put your right arm over your left. Okay, and then try to touch your hands. So you're gonna go like this and fold your hands together. This is eagle arm pose. And then you're gonna twist your right leg over your left leg, like this. And then sit down. And once again, try to focus your mind.
I know.
Stand up. Uncross your legs. Uncross your arm. How about chair pose? I'm starting to get sweaty. Are you starting to get sweaty? Okay. So you're going to put your arms up. And as you exhale, sit down into a fake chair. Like this. Okay? Pretend like you're sitting down. Relax your shoulders, but your arms should be straight. Keep your elbows near to your ears. Okay? And stand up. Breathe in. Exhale, sit down. Okay? Keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe in. And exhale and lean over. Hang here for a second. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale all the way down. Inhale all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to center. Okay. All right. Any last minute poses you guys really want to do? I mean, there are tons. So actually, are there any classes on campus that you guys can do? Like, yeah? Yeah, like do you have to enroll in it? Has anyone taken the yoga class here on campus?
Free class.
Yeah, we have free class.
Isn't that just for the faculty?
No, for everyone.
On Thursdays?
Yes, on Thursdays.
At 12?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Thursdays at 12, right now, you're missing it. Maybe another Thursday, you can bring your gym clothes to school, and I think they have gym mats there. Okay, and take an hour out of your day to really take care of yourself, your body, your mind. Do a little meditation, some deep breathing, and make the time for it. You only get one body and one mind.